Welcome to an episode of Believe in Falcons. Me and Mike are coming off some interesting conversations before, but Mike's composing himself because he's just overjoyed. He's just so giddy about what the Falcons are going to do for the upcoming draft. I'm in a different location. I'm actually in LA. I'm out here in Hollywood. I'll start my Hollywood career. It's 7 a.m. It's early. It's not as early for Mike, but we are committed to giving you guys the hard-hitting facts that you can only find in Believe in Falcons and the expert insight that the former two-time All-Pro Falcons fullback and a former two-time All-Pro Falcons tailback can give you. So, Mike, it's a lot going on. A lot of Falcons are, like they are every single year, this is the year if we get the draft right.
Oh, you're right.
It might not be saying that as much because we have no first-round pick. It's literally a second-round pick and on down. We don't have as many picks as we usually do. Ian Cunningham has been known for doing things a little bit different. People are saying, is he going to trade away Kyle Pitts and get a bunch more picks? Is he going to move Jesse Bates? Like I was with Jesse Bates a couple days ago at the Wake Forest spring game. We had a career networking night with the young guys. And I was surprised to see Jesse Bates come there because, he's Jesse Bates. He's very busy, but he came down to support the young student athletes. And we were just talking about, the new defense. He said he was excited that Jeff Ulbrich was still around. He was excited to try to run it back. He's like, we hope we get some new tools in the draft, but, they're ready to go out there and stop getting close, stop, being that fluffy middle, but make some noise, do some actual damage, get into the playoffs, see what can happen. So Jesse's excited. Hopefully we don't get Jesse up out of here for some picks. That'd be crazy. But even he said, he's like, man, I don't know what's going on. I just, I got to pull the punches. So what does Michael Turner think about this upcoming draft for the Falcons and what's going to go on?
I think this is the year the pump the brakes approach because we've been like full throughout the last couple of years thinking we're going to win the division every year. Like we've been saying we're going to win
that, Mike. Who said we're winning the division every year?
Oh yeah,
definitely not me.
Super Bowl with Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's like this is the wait and see approach this year because Ian Cunningham has things to clean up that we might not know.
Yeah,
firsthand. Like he mortgaged our future. As
Terry
far as Terry Fano. Terry Fano mortgaged our future.
Terry, we trust, man. I believe in Terry. If it would have worked, would have been perfect.
Okay, but he kind of mortgaged our future a little bit. So Ian Cunningham is coming in with a probably new set of eyes on the situation. We're definitely not trading up in the draft because Terry did a lot of trading up. He did a lot of trading up. Granted, some of those picks worked out for us. They look good so far. But one of those picks ended up being James Pierce Jr. And that's the first round pick. That's that's going at. We don't know how many games he's gonna be suspended. If he's gonna be on the team at all, are we gonna keep him at all? That's something we gotta think about. And on that note, with the second round pick, people out there trying to say we need another edge rusher. I was like, no, we don't. We can't draft another edge rusher because we don't know James' future. So I think we can go on interior as far as like offensive line, defensive line, maybe a linebacker.
Ooh.
Maybe a linebacker. So we have 48, so it's hard to see how the chips may fall. And we might trade back to get more picks. Does Ian trade the 48th pick to get more picks in the future? So this gonna tell me this draft is gonna tell me Ian Cunningham's style, like how does he approach the draft? How does he approach building a team? Because he made some trades this offseason. He made some small free agent signings that might not be big splashes, but they might be solid players. So we'll see how it folds out. So I'm interested to see how he approaches this draft because I don't think the draft is going to make us or break us this year as far as our potential of winning the division this year. Because I think we can still win this division with Tua or with Penix. It's just guys got to step up and play. I mean, we got Drake. We got pieces to win the division. This division not hard to win.
No, it's not. Which is why it's crazy. We haven't won this division in years. Because we got a bunch of bums, Mike. Bums we have in here. And, not that Tampa Bay is a bum, but they played bummy, and we've been able to beat them on years where it should not have been a struggle for us to beat the Panthers. So forget beat the Panthers. We got embarrassed. We got 40-0.
Embarrassed.
We it was a blowout against the
Yeah.
Panthers. I would never.
And the Jets, and we lost to the Jets.
I don't know. It's just embarrassing.
Right. So like I'm saying, it's like, is it the roster, or was it the coaching?
That's a great question, Mike. Is it the roster or was it the coaching? That's a question that we're going to find out next year. I mean, this coming season, because the roster has been intact.
Yeah. Okay. So and another thing. This Kyle Pitts trade talk. We're not trading Kyle Pitts. We're not.
We might trade Kyle Pitts.
No, we're not trading Kyle Pitts.
Ian Cunningham, he's known to have a couple of tricks up his sleeve, has to do something a little different. And so,
okay. Who wants Kyle Pitts?
So, obviously, somebody wanted it because we didn't want to let him go. And that's the thing. Kyle Pitts,
right.
he did great, but I think we'd all be lying if we said that he's lived up to what was number 4, number 8, the pick he was in the draft.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, we'd all be lying to say he's lived up to that, because he had a really good first year, and last year was really good. Even though he Pro Bowls both years, people would not say that Kyle Pitts was worth that pick if you're an average fan. Now, I think Kyle Pitts has potential. I think he can definitely be worth that pick, but whether it's a quarterback, whether it's a scheme, it was not clicking every single year. So I don't know. Ian's going
to. What picks would you give up for Kyle Pitts? If he was another team, and I like Kyle Pitts, I would give you what? A 5th round?
I'm not GM, but I would say that Kyle Pitts, because he's not what they would call a complete tight end, meaning that, I mean, even he knows, like, just like Tony Gonzalez, I'm not going to be a blocker. I'm not a complete tight end. I'm not, put me on there for goal line. I'm not going to win. I'm not
okay.
I'm not going out there and throwing.
What pick would you trade for Kyle Pitts? What pick would you trade for Kyle Pitts?
I wouldn't, because I'm a run-oriented individual. As a GM, I'd be that as well. I'd want somebody who's more, well-rounded, that can catch and can run. I mean, block, and I don't have to take you out for run situations. And Kyle's getting better on the blocking, but I would not trade up picks for Kyle Pitts, because that's not how I would run my offense. Kyle's great out there as a receiver. He needs to get paid as a receiver, because tight ends are doing that now and making money. But
are you believing the hype that Kyle Pitts is on the trading block, and like teams are calling for Kyle Pitts?
In this weird 5-wide West Coast run and gun offense, there are some individuals that would say, I don't care if he's not going to be a power blocker. I just want a tight end that can be another receiver. So there may be, all he needs is one, Mike. All he needs is one. There is probably a suitor out there, which is why I'm saying don't take it off the table for Mr. Ian Cunningham to go and do something that we all don't expect.
What round?
Second round?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
If it's a second round, no, it's not realistic. No, it's not realistic. It's not. No, I love Kyle, but my thing is Matt Ryan. The year you said Kyle Pitts was good and excellent.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback?
That was Matt Ryan. How about that?
Yeah.
Interesting. So that was Matt Ryan. So does that help Kyle Pitts or hurt Kyle Pitts when it comes to him being traded for draft picks?
No. That helps him being on the team, that somebody believes in him
and
knows what he can do.
Yes. It's so genius. And like Falcons fans,
that's why we tag. Did he get a tag? What did he get a tag?
Yeah, franchise tag. It's a genius. Okay. So Falcons fans, let's just do a sidebar. There's a reason that me and Mike say in Matt Ryan we trust. You guys see Matt Ryan from the outside. You guys see Matt Ryan on the interviews. You guys see Matt Ryan, with his ice cubes and his kids. And we got to see Matt Ryan in the locker room when there were no cameras. See Matt Ryan in the huddle.
We saw young Matt.
We saw young Matt grow into old Matt. And with me and Mike understanding like who Matt is on a deeper level than most people, because we had the pleasure of playing with him, I know Matt's a dog, but he's crazy cerebral. He's like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady-esque type of cerebral. And I feel like, even though he said in Terry trust, in Matt we trust now because Matt's no dummy. He's not a dummy. He's not going to make moves, even though I don't understand it. You may not understand it. Matt understands it. And until he proves me wrong, and this season, we're going to see what some of Matt and Ian's decisions are going to turn into. Right. But until he proves me wrong, I'm going to trust Matt. Now, that's a lot of trust for a franchise that's had, losing season after losing season after losing season after losing season. But the last time they won was with Matthew J. Ryan. I don't know what Matthew's middle name is. What is his name? Matthew J. Ryan. Matthew Jervicious Ryan. That was the last time we were good.
With the J in there. Okay.
It just sounded formal, Mike.
Okay.
But we're gonna figure it out. And you buried the lead with this wonderful show, Believe in Falcons, presented by FanDuel. You buried the lead in that we don't have a first round pick. So whoever is announcing our second round pick is pretty much the big kahuna for the Falcons first round, and that is a certain Michael J. Turner. I don't know what your name is either, Michael. But Mike, let's everybody give Mike a round of applause. Of all the people that are Falcons alumni, they chose Michael Turner, my guy, my tailback, Michael Turner, to go out there, represent the organization, and to speak life into the Falcons fan base. So, Mike, you are going to be, in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
For the draft. It announced the Falcons' second round pick. Yeah. What name are you going to be saying? Everyone's going to be asking you this. So I'll ask you first. What name are you going to be saying?
I just end up better than Andre Rison when he had announced a row.
Speaking of which, Aroro's gone. They just got rid of Aroro.
We just traded him. I was on 680 fan this morning with him. They played that clip of him struggling saying that name with the draft pick. So I just hope it's an easy name like Keith Lee or Keith was whatever.
Something.
An easy name that I can pronounce. And no, I'm just gonna enjoy the process, man. It's gonna be fun. I wasn't privileged enough to be invited to New York in 2004, Ovie. No, you was 2003.
Neither was I. I was not in New York for the top 10 draft pick.
Yeah. And back then only did like the top 10 go. Now they invite 50 players. But I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited back then. And they asked me this morning, like, if you were invited, would you go? Would you have went, or would you have been home with the family? And because Mendoza's not going.
Is he not going?
He's not going. He's not going.
That's so on brand for him. That's so on brand for Mendoza. And if you don't like him, something's wrong with you. You wouldn't need to look at you if you don't like Fernando Mendoza. Because guys like him, the guys who are the good guys and say the right things and don't curse or they're public about their faith, they get like, oh, he's soft and he's weak and he's this. People get like they have to create reasons to not like him. There is nothing in or around him to say you don't like him. Just if you don't want to support this man, just go find something else to do. I'm smitten by him. I just love the fact that he can ball, and he's not perfect. He has, like any quarterback, he can pick apart A, B, and C, but he has enough to where, as the number one pick, going to hang out with Tom Brady and these Oakland Raiders, I wish him the best. I want to see a guy like that actually win. So we'll see. We'll see how he turns out to be. But I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that he's not going because the glitz and glamour isn't what he's about. He's about them wins.
Yeah, he is. But but it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to cross that stage. Oh,
true. Would Michael Turner go? Here's the question: Would you go, Mike?
I know I struggle with that because I want that moment.
Yeah,
but you understand that moment. You can't bring everybody to back then it was New York. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring everybody to New York.
Yeah.
So it's all about the guest list, I guess. If I can cut the guest list to 10. That's gonna be tough, right? It's gonna
yeah, you gotta get your family.
Family. It's more. I'm pretty sure it's more than 10 important people in every draft pick's life that influence them or help them to get along to this stage. So it's would I rather? You know what? Now I'm thinking. Yeah, I would have went to New York, but have a special party afterwards for
there you go. Best of both worlds, Mike. You can't not go to New York.
Yeah. Now that I think about yeah, all y'all can't go to New York or wherever the draft is, but I'll do something special for y'all to help me get there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mike, I mean, are you going to do something special for your second round announcement? Because some people go up there and it's different because I'm a former Baltimore Raven. If I was in Pittsburgh, some people like
talk
trash on Steelers, like, hey, how you doing? But before I start, hey, Steelers, you guys stink.
I wish it was in New Orleans.
Yeah. That'd be so good.
Oh yeah. But I can't say nothing bad about Pittsburgh. Other than
Pittsburgh, they stink, and they got a lot of industrial stuff and all these fumes, and no one likes Pittsburgh Steelers.
The only thing I got on them is like I scored 5 touchdowns against Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben.
And they come back big. That's the only thing I got on them. Like y'all beloved Ben Roethlisberger.
They love Ben. They love him. I had some great times with Baltimore. Me and Jamal Lewis, man, we had a 200-yard game rushing. We had a couple 200-yard games rushing in the 4 or 5 times I was actually starting fullback blocking for him.
Yeah,
it was fun. But those guys, James Harrison should be locked up in a cage somewhere. Like he's a freaking animal. He's half non-human. I don't want to say the animal. This is probably he's half non-human, half human.
Yeah,
He's just gosh. Like I remember being like, I'm trying as hard as I can, and he's not moving. Like I'm hitting him, I'm moving him, and these long old, big old animal arms. I'm not gonna say it. It was just seeing her grab me. I'm like, I can't reach him. His reach was crazy. Knuckles were dragging on the ground. Joey Porter was more talk than actually hitting. He was a great player, but like he talked. James Harrison didn't have to talk much. He just went out there and was killing.
Joey Porter.
Yeah, Joey Porter, the linebacker for the Steelers.
Yeah, okay. And then did you play against
who's other? They had a light skinned dude with the
start with the F.
Yeah, they had some great players. Like their defense was legit. Like
what's his name?
Yeah, the Ravens versus the Steelers was must see football.
Okay, what was your record? What was your record against them? You evened out, or it was like more Ravens wins than?
I think it was more. We had Brian Billick, and they had their Hall of Fame coach who's commentated now. Like we won, but it was barely more than them. What's his name?
You play against John Harbaugh?
Yeah,
not John.
No, I was with Brian Billick in Baltimore. The Steelers coach, I'm trying to think his name of. They only had like 3 coaches, but before.
So it was before Harbaugh. I mean, like before Tomlin. Before Tomlin, my bad. Before Tomlin.
Before Mike Tomlin, the white guy with the mustache. All right, so we have concussion. You forget something. Not Callahan. They're gonna type it and they'll say you guys are so old. Coward. There you go. See, we're okay. Don't send help for us yet. We're all right. It just takes a while. Mike, a couple of names that popped up. People are talking about. Because when it comes to your second round pick, people are saying, do we need a linebacker to replace Caden Ellis? Guys like Sonny Styles from Ohio State, CJ Allen from UGA, love a dog, Anthony Hill Jr. They're saying these are potential individuals for us, but also wide receiver.
No wide receiver.
You don't think wide receiver? Because
not at all.
Lamine Zaccheaus is great. Jahan Dotson is nice, but do we want to hope those guys can be a solid number 2? Because Darnell Mooney wasn't able to be a solid 2. Why get Tua or have Penix to try and see if they can create a resurgence in our offense if you don't have a bona fide number 2? Should we go out there and grab a number 2 in the draft, Mike?
Okay. Let me think about this.
It's a Cornell Tate, Makai Lemon.
Cornell Tate's going top 5. What are you talking
about? That's what the people are saying. I don't know. Ohio State 6'2". I haven't watched college football closely.
Okay.
So
we don't. Okay. Wide receiver off. We need defense. Again.
No offense.
No defense at the second round, or it could be offensive lineman or offensive lineman.
Defensive heavy last year. Last year we had one of the number 1 defensive pass rusher statistics in the Falcons' history.
Not run stoppers.
No, we didn't.
So it's either D tackle or linebacker.
Okay.
Priority.
All right.
maybe offensive lineman. It's hard to get the good offensive lineman in the second round. It's hard to get a good offensive lineman.
It is, and we lost Caleb Mughelli.
Yeah, you did.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
We had Caleb on last year, and he just retired. Supposedly, Matt and Ian said they knew it was a possibility, but I didn't think Caleb was going to retire. I mean, didn't he just get like a landmark contract?
He only played one year in the new deal.
I ain't mad at you, Caleb. Get your money.
No, he got to return some of that.
Yeah, because that signing bonus makes people think twice about. Ooh, so I get $5 million guaranteed. So if I stub my toe and I decide to, I still keep the money, right? Like, yeah.
No.
Ooh, not that he would do that, but I am proud of you, Caleb. Great NFL career. Falcons now though have to replace a tackle that was going to be the blindside tackle, because now with the left-handed quarterbacks, it's about the right tackle. That's huge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard, but 48. You're not going to make an instant impact at offensive tackle.
Yes, you got you get the dice and throw it, because
yeah.
Bona fide starter day one.
No, it's not. It's not around. I think we went to free agency. We signed somebody off free agency. You got to get a vet just to hold the fort down. That's what I'm saying. Ovie, this year, going into it, we're not going to fix everything this year. We're not going to fix everything.
We have 1-year contracts everywhere. This is the prove year for a bunch of players.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going into this year as a prove a year. We're going to pick up guys just to prove it. I'm not going into the draft to make you're going to be an instant impact. You're going to I don't know how they you're going to change the franchise around. We had 48. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But you might be a key piece of our future. You know what I'm saying? Like I was 5th round pick. You know what I'm saying? So
5th round pick.
I'm not saying like you can't find a gem late rounds or whatever, but
because you were a gem and I was one heck of a gem at the 4th round. and we had
gotta dust you off. You gotta dust you off, Jim.
For a 4th round and 5th round pick, we were pretty damn good, Michael Turner. I have to say, you're a humble dude. I'm a pretty humble dude. And we don't really, go out and pound our chests about what we did and how we did it. But my God, Michael, we are amazing. My goodness.
Let's pretty amazing, Ovie.
Take off the humble hat. Let's get the humble hat.
I wish I had a bit of toast to you right now.
Yeah, we should literally get a draft.
Yeah.
Because
as 4th and 5th round picks, we did pretty amazing.
Right. If you go to young Ovie Mughelli and young Michael Turner on our draft days, respectively, and you say, if you could have this career, would that be good enough? I'd say yes. I'd like a Super Bowl. You probably like a Super Bowl too.
Yeah. Right. Personalized. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were fighting through training camp, we were fighting to prove all the people wrong who thought that we weren't good enough. Because I was a 3rd string fullback. I was behind Alan Ricard, Harold Morrow, and then it was just me. Mm-hmm. Teams only have 1 fullback, much less 3 fullbacks. And so people were telling me, Bart Scott was telling me, you ain't making this team, rookie. Like literally, I had guys like Adelius Thomas, he's a great friend now. AD, Peter Boulware. Who else they had? They had like just monsters, like Ed Hartwell. I mean, Suggs was my class, so Suggs was he went instantly from a rookie to like a vet. He was hanging out with Ray and Ed and them guys, and so I was like, he's talking trash to me too, because I'm a 3rd string fullback, so I get it. Like, there's no way you're making this team. You don't even keep 1 fullback. We got Harold Morrow because he's special teams. We want to throw him there. So I was just trying to make it. And I like to say after, 10-year career, I did pretty good. So I don't know, in San Diego, as a 5th round pick, I mean, I don't know if you were on the bubble or whatever, but they probably didn't think you were going to do what you did. And you did the damn thing, Michael Turner. I'm sorry for cursing for the kids. But you did the darn thing.
I don't know. I don't know if they had LT. So it's like,
but you were a solid number 2. Were you fighting for the number 2 spot?
I was fighting for number, because I was fighting for number 2 spot. Then they drafted Darren Sproles a year after me.
Oh. But Sproles wasn't really competition. Like he was a situational back because LT small, Sproles is small, and you were the the power back.
Yeah. Okay, but going into that draft, they announced we're not drafting another running back. You know what I'm saying?
and yet they chose Michael the Burner.
No, they chose Darius. Like but yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with my career. I definitely, I'm definitely happy. I think I'll surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
I went in the 5th round. And then the guys that got drafted before me, it was like, oh my god, y'all drafted a guy. They're not me. You know what I'm
saying? So the reason I'm happy that I didn't go to New York, or I wouldn't want to ever go to New York. I am a bad poker face player. Like I'd be in New York and they draft this guy, like, that guy, like, something stinks here. Something stinks. There's not me. I would be so hot at watching people go ahead of me that weren't better than me. And that was my whole draft experience. I was the number 1 fullback by USA Today going to the draft. I have the newspaper at my house, my parents' house. I was number 1. Me. I was supposed to be the first fullback taken. My agent, Todd France, it was CAA, CSC, a bunch of different places, but he told me, like, hey, you might go as high as 2nd round. I was like, ooh, 2nd round. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4. I might get $800,000 signing bonus. I was counting my signing bonus, Mike. And then 2nd round.
That was big money back then too. Remember, it wasn't kept like it is now, but it's big money back then.
Money. It was like Manziel money. And so watching me go from the 2nd round to the 4th round, the second to last pick in the 4th round, I was like, I ain't getting paid no money. I can't buy no cars. I ain't getting nothing. So it was rough, but as long as I got picked, I was happy. And in Baltimore, I was terrified because I'm practicing against the number 1 defense in the league, and Ray Lewis, who I used to semi-fear as a child. Like, that guy hits crazy. I don't want to hit that guy. And then, it's a blessing in disguise because those guys were so difficult or so good that practice was hard and games were easy. So blessing in disguise helped my career a lot, but it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out, Ovie. Okay, my thing is, were you pissed when you got drafted?
I was more relieved because at a certain point, like, I was just like, are they not going to draft me? Am I going to be one of these stories where went from the top pick in my position to where I don't get drafted? I had a small injury, but I was like, did somebody figure out my injury, like my back or my knee? I was like, what? I was so, I remember I took a walk because it was about to be day 3. They had the first day, and then the second day. I was like, it wasn't the 3rd day, but it was about to be. So the end of the 4th round, the 5th, 6th, 7th round was the last day. And so I was just relieved, man. But how about you? When you got picked, were you pissed off or relieved or both? Pissed. Ooh.
Pissed because the team that drafted me, San Diego, and they had LT. I'm like, why y'all want me? Y'all already got LT. You know what I'm saying? Like, like now I'm like, okay, now I don't know my future. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other guys that got picked before me, they got a chance to play. I know they was going to teams that they're going to play right away. So I'm sitting back and watching them. Like, over the years, I'm like, I was pissed. I was pissed on draft day, but then it really played out when I was watching them play. Like, they get an opportunity to play, and all of them, not all of them, but most of them, like, don't make it to their second contract. You know what I'm saying? But Atlanta brought me in. You see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I didn't go to the place where I wanted to be, but I went to the place God wanted me to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it worked out at the end.
Amen to that, brother. All right, let's get out of here. Again, I believe in Falcons presented by FanDuel. We got a little FanDuel stat that our Cracker Jack producers.
7.5 wins.
Yeah, so FanDuel says the Falcons are plus 100 for 7.5 wins. What do you think about that, Mike? You think the Falcons get more than 7.5 wins?
Double down on that. Wins? Double down on that.
Double down.
So you're confident. Hold on. Yeah. We had 8. What? How many years? Like 5 years in a row. We had 8
in a row.
Okay.
So somebody thinks we're getting worse. Somebody thinks we're getting worse. FanDuel and the FanDuel.
I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, 8 plus this year. We're gonna get 8. We're gonna get 8. We might not make the playoffs. I'm not guaranteeing playoffs. I'm not putting that pressure on us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were saying division champs, Super Bowl. We got Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? All that. But I it's something about Tua.
Something about him.
Somebody told him in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
He plays good. He plays good in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's never had a bad game in Mercedes-Benz. I don't think so.
There is something to that. There is something to it because Mike,
I think you got yanked for Jalen Hurts one year in the championship. I think so.
Or the other way around. I'm not sure, but
okay,
yeah. So there is something to that because I have stadiums where every time I go there, I ball out. I don't know if you have a stadium where every time you go, like the Saints Stadium, you ball out. It's just something about the fans, something about like that moxie, that feeling like I'm gonna mess things up today.
Yeah, I just hope we bring that SEC magic into the into Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I think he got something to prove, and but see the fans. Now I'm not poo-pooing on Michael Penix coming back, but I think in reality, Michael Penix got to wait another year, and we're gonna have to. We're gonna write out. We're gonna write. Tua's gonna take charge of this team. That's what I believe. Tua going to take charge of this team because he got something to prove. His career's on the line.
Yeah. So is Penix's career on the line. Penix's career on the line as well.
Not as much as Tua.
Really? Penix has not been able to establish himself as a top 10 pick in NFL simply because he's been injured, he's been hurt. He hasn't done anything that's been overwhelmingly, oh my gosh, here's a second coming Matt Ryan.
He has a more grace period than Tua. Tua, this is it.
True.
That's why the Tua, this is it. Like Tua, you flamed out in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we give you the opportunity here.
Yeah.
To prove yourself or reinvent yourself. Other than that, you're gonna be a backup quarterback.
Oh. And once you get there, it's hard to get out.
It's hard to get right. Yeah. So it's like this is your last year, like to prove that you could be a starter in this league.
Yep.
Or you're gonna be like a clipboard guy. So, but Penix doesn't have that pressure on him yet. He just hasn't been healthy.
True.
Has had the right coaching around him.
That too.
Yeah. No mentors. Nothing like he said it himself. You know what I'm saying?
He
said it like. You're right. Like nobody talks to me on the sideline. Nobody tells me
the worst line ever, Mike.
Right. Okay.
The coaches had to be like, "Oh my god." Raheem was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. What do you mean nobody's talking to you? Right? No.
Bad look. All right. Well, Mike. Last prediction, then we're gonna get out of here. Who do you think is going to, or at least position? Who are the Falcons drafting? What name are you calling? What position group?
Yeah, I don't know what name. But I think I'm calling linebacker.
All right. Ovie Mughelli is going to say that they're not calling a linebacker. I'm thinking they're going to go with.
We're going linebacker.
Oh, not linebacker. I think they're going to surprise people because our offense couldn't keep us in games. I think they're going to go for a wide receiver. Yeah. But here's the thing. Because people think they're going linebacker and defensive tackle, it's going to surprise us. It's like one of those, like, fake out. Because no one thought we were going to choose a quarterback because we already have Kirk Cousins. So, it's the best man available. If they have a dope wide receiver available, they're taking him.
We're going linebacker.
Wide receiver. You mentioned that the guy that I mentioned, Carnell Tate, won't be there. What if he drops?
Right. He's talking about.
What if he drops? What if he has character issues? What if he, gets into a fight the night before?
Who got arrested? Branch from Georgia.
Yeah, stuff like that. Mekhi Lemon, Zachariah Branch. Yeah, Branch.
Zachariah Branch.
He's a big 48 target. Top 10 national recruit, transferred from USC to Georgia, and he's a Georgia boy. That guy could drop, and if he's available, I think we take him because we don't want what happened last year. It was the Drake London show, and that's it, Mike.
You know what hurts him?
What?
James Pierce.
That does, and that's the reason why I would say we're not going defensive end again because James Pierce, I think he will come back because if he was done, if he was in the ground done, he would have been all right. He's too much time has gone on. They're fighting in the background. They got discharge dropped, discharge lightened, trying to get his girlfriend. James Pierce is not done. People say he's never playing the NFL again. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah,
what he did was horrible, but people have unfortunately done the same and worse. And precedent's been set
way worse, and got second chances.
Way worse. And so James Pierce, hopefully the young man can learn from this. But I'd love to see him in the Falcons uniform once again. I feel like if we can rehabilitate him, get him back on track.
If he's not in the Falcons uniform, we're gonna get something for him. We're not gonna just cut him.
Oh yeah, because somebody's going, if he can keep it together, somebody can turn him into a superstar. Because if that was the worst he can do, if that was his rookie performance, the worst he can do, the Cowboys will have him because they have a bunch of bad boys over there. The heartbeat or
we're not gonna use a second round capital on a guy that's potentially gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like you only use that. We're only gonna get an edge if he's not coming back.
Exactly. All right, Mike. I'm in LA. I got to move on as you. Thank you guys for watching Believe in Falcons. Again, love to FanDuel. Appreciate
Draft week, baby. Draft week.
We're gonna make it happen.
Then the schedule come out.
Like, comment, subscribe. Give me and Mike some feedback. We're gonna be in the comments. Reach back out to you. Who we gonna draft? Who should we draft? What should Mike do? Because Mike has a little time to read this before Thursday. Make sure Mike has something funny or memorable to do to make sure the Falcons know that we have.
Maybe I give one of y'all a shout out on stage.
Oh, maybe he gets one a shout out. Like, shout out to Bob Jones or Lisa Talia Raphael. I don't know. Somebody. We'll figure out somebody. All right, Mike. See you guys later.
Believe in Falcons, baby.